Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, Brenda, Luciana. I'm here. I'm replacing Katiana in this time. So we are one more talking English immersions. Today you talk about does artificial intelligence impact our daily living? I think it's very important, interesting subject, but maybe it's hard to discuss about this, no? Let's go to start with the presentation. I'm Bruna. I live in Brasília. I'm married. I have two sons. I graduated in physiotherapy, but nowadays I don't work in this area. I work in public service. Or else, in my free time, I love dance. I love practice dance, workout. What else? Read a book, maybe. And now I think I love to learn new language. Every time I think, oh my gosh, it's so nice to practice here in Talk and Talk. The English, Spanish, and French. I love this language for me. And for you, Luciana, can you introduce yourself, please?
Yes, good morning, everyone. I'm Luciana. I'm 45 years old. I'm from São Paulo. I'm married. I don't have children. I don't have pets, but I love dogs. I love dancing. I like to travel, listen to music. I don't like gym, but I practice at home. I practice exercise at home. I work as a hairstylist. I'm a hairdresser. Now I'm doing a second economics course. We went in June, and I want to improve my English here in Talk and Talk.
So
That's
nice.
it.
Thank you. Thank you, Lu.
Yeah.
And you, Brenda, can you introduce yourself, please?
Good morning, girls. I'm Renda. I'm 25 years old. I'm graduating in public relations and I work with marketing analyst. In my free time, I love reading books, watch movies, and now I hope I enjoy improve my English skills. I'm just a little bit nervous in my first class, but I'm so happy to stay here and meet you, Rona, and you too, Luciana. And I love to cook. I love to try different recipes and mix different tastes and spend my time with my friends, to cook to my friends and my family too.
So nice, Brenda. Thank you. I think Luciana too love to cook, no, Lu?
Yes, I like making cooking.
All right, so nice. Let's go to start with the questions. How do you see how do you see artificial intelligence impact our daily lives currently, and how might this change in the future? For you, Lu, what do you think about this?
Uh, I think it can change with the facilities it improve it provides. We can become lazier, but it can be easier with our household service, washing machines or house clean, vacuum cleans, smart refrigerators, smart televisions. The factory, the future can be easier with these things. Alexa, Siri, Google, GPS, change many things, I think.
Yeah, you said about GPT. Oh my gosh, I use it a lot nowadays. I think it's very important. So nice. And you, Brenda, for you?
Um, I think the artificial intelligence make your works easier. So ChatGPT, um, just so good to organize different informations and send with us a different perspective. So I love the technologies and I see the partners with the humans in different activities. So in the future, I hope that relationship improve and we use different technologies and AIs for different things, for different areas. So health, communications, travelers, and improve idioms. So I optimistic with the future of AI.
Yeah, but you said something like improve the relationship. How do you
Yes.
think, for example? Because when I think in the AI, oh my gosh, I think it's, for example, learning English. It's today. It's not necessary to be here in Talk and Talk. Do you understand? Because if you want to practice the English, for example, maybe it's possible to use AI all the time, and you have a similar conversation. For example, I don't know if so good, but I understand
It's
that it's
not so
possible.
good.
But it's possible, no? And maybe it's we don't have a relationship with the other person. I I I don't know if I correct about this information. What do you think?
I think the humans learning how to use the AI. We maybe AI is a hard skills, but the humans, but me, for example, I don't know how can I say to all the potential the AI for my works for my studies. So I think the humans may still learning how can use the whole potential the AI for different activities.
Yeah, I think it's a challenge, no? Because all the
Yeah,
time you
yes. And
you
it
have
changes all the
all the
time.
exactly,
It's a new
exactly.
utilization and it's hard to accompany the new skills and the new things the AI can be do for us.
Yeah, exactly. I agree with you. It's a big challenge, and special for us, for example, for me, it's I'm getting older. Maybe it's difficult to keep in this technology. So let's go the next question. Can you read, Brenda, the number five, the numbers two answer for us?
Of course, can you discuss some of the positive aspects of artificial intelligence in areas like healthcare, education, or business? Well, I love the potential in healthcare, for example, I think they can be have a historic more profound data about the patient, so we can centralize the information and across different informations and may can have a different perspective of the state of the patient. And the AI have a big potential to organize the whole of the information and can you maybe can we have your more healthily because they you can send you informations more precisions. Um, in education, they a big partner. So I yet learn how can use the AI for the in this area, but I'm so optimistic in how can you do and how can you learn and how you can do constructed with the help with I don't know how can I say dessa parceria, mas eu realmente acredito que a inteligência artificial pode nos ajudar bastante.
Right. In the business, maybe?
Oh, in the business, I think that process to be smart, so we can spend less time in this job, in this a different task because we can more we spend less time in these tasks.
Yeah, so nice. Because if the business less time, maybe it's you receive more, have more profit, lucro. So it's very nice for the business, no? And for you, Lu, can you discuss some of positive aspect of artificial intelligence in areas healthcare, education, and business?
Yes, in my area, I see many products with nanotechnology, many machines for using hair or in body. Many things change all the time daily. For example, when I operate, I had a laparoscopic surgery. It was much faster surgery and with less pain. Can help many people in the world. I think it's very good in
Yeah.
many aspects, I think.
Are you a doctor?
No, I'm a hairdresser. When I did a
Ah,
surgery,
yeah. Ah, yeah. You said this. So yeah, I agree with you. The healthcare, it's so nice, the artificial intelligence. Go ahead about the education, business. How do you say the influence the artificial intelligence in this area?
about the students,
Yeah, about the education. Yeah.
it's very good, but dangerous because I think chat
GPT?
GBT
GPT?
it's dangerous. It's a good in the cases I see in the faculty in the degree. Many university has a problem because many people's only ask for computer and don't study anymore. Pode ser colar nas provas, não fazem mais as provas, só usa a inteligência artificial. It's a big problem too.
Yeah.
It's good, but it's a big problem.
Yeah, I agree with you. But I understand, for example, the ChatGPT, you need to know how to use it then, no?
Yeah.
Because it's important. It's not only to do any ask for any question for ChatGPT que tu vá. Eu falei francês agora. Que,
Quero
how
chegar
do you
nesse
say?
nível de estar misturando inglês com
Me
francês.
too.
É, que when you use the ChatGPT how do you say, my gosh? Uh, because you need to know how to ask the correct ask for the ChatGPT. Because if you don't ask it correctly, they don't answer right for you. They don't show for you the answer correct answer for you. No, it's very important to know how use the AI. I think like this, and about the education, it's quickly I think it's quickly searching for the teacher. For example, it's maybe it's getting easy to do to taking to creating more interactive class with the student when the teacher use the AI maybe. And for business, I like Brenda said, I think, for example, the logistics is very fast when you have the AI, so nice. The productions, it's amazing. I think the AI helped us a lot. Then, of course, like Luciana said, maybe it's not so good when you need to know something like the students, because all the time you search something, it's very fast and you don't need to study and learning. And I think it's more important than do study, it's learning. Maybe like this. Let's go. Você quer complementar? Do you want to complement something, Brenda?
Yeah, about the theory, Luciana talking about the video.
Laparoscopia.
Yes, I have a friend and she do the operation and your health is so improved because the time of the recuperation is
Yes.
more fast.
Faster.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's faster.
Uh,
So it's a nice example, Luciana.
Yes, very good. I did in 50 days. I came back to work. It's too fast.
Oh,
I don't know.
that's amazing.
Eu tirei como que é mesmo? Miomas, cistos, e operei por cima, por baixo, e foi muito rápido mesmo.
Exactly.
Muito interessante.
So nice. Let's go the next questions about the ethical. What ethical consideration do you think are important when it comes to development and the deployment of artificial intelligence? I think it's so hard to talk about this because it involves the individuality, it involves the security, prejudice a lot. Oh my gosh, I think when it started the ChatGPT, it stopped because they needed to learn more about this, no? How they do this, how do they this? Because it's difficult maybe to control the logarithm about the prejudice, about the discrimination. So I think it's complicated maybe nowadays, yet it's complicated to use the AI indiscriminadamente, indiscrimination. How do you say this? And for you, Lu, how do you think about the ethical in AI?
I agree with you. I think can be dangerous in many aspects. We need to use it with prudence. I think maybe with more rules about the problem can help us about the problem. Not easy. The care, how to say, care more how to say, students about the thing for helps the problem in the problems, I think.
Yeah, so nice. And for you, Brenda, how do you think?
I agree with you and Lou because it's a hard task and I think the stability, the limits, it's important but it's too hard because we can use machine learning, so the AI learns too. That's not about so just why no, that's not about so just we can program the AI because they learns too. So the problem is too complex and day for day it's too hard. It's because we have a different and new problems, and we can have the problems for 20 years ago. It's a new problems, and everyone was learn and discovery how can you establish and directories and lawyers, and how can you use the AI for the better things. So I think that's a hard question to we have in your hands.
Yeah, it's complicated. For example, about ChatGPT, once I listened someone say to me that maybe if you want to ask for ChatGPT about the DeepNet, do you know DeepNet? It's a dark net, no? And you ask some how do you say more about this? ChatGPT answer, for example, I don't. It's impossible to say this because it's anti-ethical, maybe anti-ethical. It's not ethical, unethical, maybe. And but if you ask, you change the question. For example, it will inform you. For example, I want to know more because I wanted to. I develop some program to to combine the DeepNet, for example, and the ChatGPT show any information about the darknet. So it's complicated. Uh, uh, so if you know how question do you do you do for the ChatGPT, probably they show you any information, and it's possible to be more discrimination prejudice if you do the correct questions. No, it's complicated. I agree with you all. So let's go to the next question. Lu, can you read the number 4 answer for us, please?
All my advancements in artificial intelligence change the job market and the skills required for future employment. I think it helps with the process, helps increase the production, processing, and the win produção. Simple tasks can be done by robots, and we will be able to use our throats with more complex service, I think. That's it.
Oh my gosh, my mic off. And for you, Brenda?
I think about you talk, Bruna. I think we can learn how can I do the better asks for the AI. So we I agree with Luciana. So I'm optimistic with the future AI because they improve our tasks, and we spend less time with the job. But think with you talking, I think that you can I think the important skills for the professionals are developed. How can I say the better asks for the AI, and how can I use for the better ways for this complicated our daily routine. I think that's hard, but I think that's so important to improve. I don't know how can I use improve for say improve our daily, improve our production. But I think that's a process to learning and develop different skills, and I think that you can discover how the skills are that maybe I com o processo andando. I think that's not. And now we can discover our skills. We can have to do about 10 years in the future because we can learning day about day for day. We can learn different skills. We can have to do.
Yeah. So don't you think you can be replaced by AI? That's it, maybe? Because you learn it day by day.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
And for you, Lu, do you think you can be replaced by AI or no? Your, your job in special, você pensa que pode ser substituída? O seu trabalho pode ser substituído?
I think no, because well, maybe can be. I don't know, but
That's a hard question.
yeah, but I think my job is artist job, and many people not easy for the machine to cut a hair or can facility with machines acelerar o tempo de uma química, maybe, but not to do all the things. No, I don't think.
Yeah. In my case, yes. Oh my gosh, it's terrible because I work in public service, it's in the administration area, and I understand it's possible totally. And now that's why I learning a lot. I want to learn a lot about the AI, and I use something. Oh my gosh, it's possible to use in my job because I want to maybe it's change the career because if I continue to do the same thing and don't learning, I understand you learning to learning all the time, no? So like Brenda said about this, you learn it by day. So if it's maybe it's impossible because okay, now I have a machine to help me to do this. Now I want to do other things. Okay, and I need to learn this and the other things all the time. You learn something, but it's complicated when you're getting older. No, I think maybe like this. It's difficult for my mother, for example, to watch something in the cell phone, for example. Um, Keeping to maintain actualization in the technology is difficult for the old. I maybe it's complicated. For us, I needed to learn it day by day. That's it. So nice. Let's go the next questions. Mm, I'm not sure about these questions, but I think it's interesting. The number 6. In what way is artificial intelligence being utilized to address global challenges, such as climate change and public health crisis? What do you think about it, Brenda? Do you think it's possible to use the AI to maybe monitor the environment? it's possible and help the climate change.
Maybe yes. In healthcare area, for example, in the pandemic, the AI may help with us to develop the vaccine and develop a complement the why the public health is going on all over the world and how many cases we have, the state of the patients. So I think that maybe the AI help us in the topics. About the climate, I think it's monitoring, but I don't think that resolution the problems. Maybe we can send with us many informations, but if we don't do something with the informations, uh, unfortunately, I think that's not being changed in the global challenge we have.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. And for you, Lu, what do you think about?
Maybe I think it help because with research, with mapping of years, with def deforestation, you know,
Yeah.
or places that are far, we have how to say the name, satellites, né? We can use for what for help the problem. We can change the problem about the situation. I think help is in the eu não sei agora. in determinate moments, it helps. When using with prudence, helps, I think. The other things help is telemedicine helps many peoples. It's very important too. Many clothes, many places don't have the recourse, and the computer really help the people.
Yeah. Do you realize maybe after the pandemic or during the pandemic, the AI develop more? Maybe. Is it? Yeah.
Because change many things. For example, what I do now is studying in the house, help many people's not in the past, not was possible for many people studying at home. Now we can work, we can study, many things change. For example, my husband works in the bank. The banks don't agree with the people working in the house of home office because it's dangerous because the information is very dangerous.
Yeah.
But now foi obrigatório, na verdade. You need to change about this. In 1 week, all the people's at home because we need the bank, we need the money. All the people's adequate about the internet, about the AI, intelligence artificial AI, and that's
exactly. And in this moment, they realized that needed to develop, they use AI to the security, no? because it's necessary for the bank. They use the AI for become more secure the site, the servidor, maybe. I think maybe like this. So you need to learn it and introduce the AI and all day in the banking, in the job. That's it. So nice. And for you, Brenda?
When Luciana talk about the bank, when the pandemic started, I work at a bank, and we can work from home because banks are fundamental services, so we can stop to work. And everyone, maybe we can learning how can work at home, how can you save the informations because we work for privacy informations for different people, so security is a very important. And everyone, maybe we can learn it, how can I say, and the security systems are improved a lot in the time. So about 2 months, for example, we have so many systems and authorizations because we can stay working, but we cannot to expose the databases. So the security improved a lot in this time. So when Luciana made the example, I think about this, and that's so crazy how many things change in a short time. That's a good thing to think about.
Yeah. In this moment, you think in the difficulties, in the hard moment, make us develop, no? Because you need to do this. Everybody needs
Yes.
to stay at home. So the many organs, many enterprises need to do many how do you say this in English? Teve que fornecer subsídios for us for home office. So it's so nice, and the moment you need to develop. So let's go the next questions. I think the number 9. Can you envision any potential societal and cultural impact as a result of increase in interaction of artificial intelligence in our daily lives? For you, Brenda.
How envision can say? How do you signify it?
Envision, tipo, imaginar, você pode imaginar uma potência, um impacto social e cultural como resultado do aumento da interação
Um, ah,
inteligência artificial na nossa vida do dia a dia e cotidiana.
Thank you. Now I understand the question. I think so, and the impact we have a big impact in the daily routines, not just the work, but in the different activities. So now we can have a streaming TV, so we can have a different movies and series. When I was a child, we can locadora, and we can escolher. Maybe we can escolher a one movie for whole the weekend, and now we can have a different uh, movies and series and in home an hour we can have. So the cultural is changing. We can have visiting museums online for the immersive tours, and it's in the same time we make an easier so can know the different things. May we fast the peoples with side by side. So maybe we can visit in a museum in the other country, but I can talk with my neighborhood, for example. So we can more proximate for the whole country with my neighborhood. So change a lot with the ways we can meet it peoples, and how can you have different interactions the peoples around us. And so I think that's changed a lot.
Yeah, I understand the relationship between people change a lot. That's it. Do you said about the virtual museum? Maybe have you ever taken a virtual museum tour or no?
Yes, in the pandemic, for example, I discovered different museums because we have a virtual tour. So uh, I think the Guggenheim in Holanda, maybe a virtual tour, so we can see Van Gogh arts virtual. It's so interesting because you not see as just the art, but you can see the structure. You can listen about this painting. So it's so interesting.
So
But the
nice.
facility, uh, it's nice and make me more interesting in visiting to see personally the arts. And
Yeah,
so interesting. I love the experience.
so nice. But it's different, no?
Muito, a lot. Fico com vontade de ir lá
Yeah,
porque foi
exactly. Oh my
suficiente.
gosh, I want to be there.
Yes.
That's it. So nice. Thank you, Brenda. And for you, Lu, the number 9, and after this is for me about the visit, for example, the virtual museum tour, if it's so good. What do you think about this?
Maybe it's good because when we don't need the possible to visit the person, I think is very good. But interesting for students discover many different things. I think it's very good. We are connected all the time. I think is the the vislumber possibles any pottery. Uh, it's very interesting about that, about the impact. I think when we need to know the place, I think it's very interesting. Uh, for example, I speak with my sister all the time. She travel abroad. She lives in United States, in New York, and we miss it so really miss it, sente falta.
Yeah.
All the time, we, my sister and my family, we need to together all the times, stay together all the times, and with the internet help a lot because we talk all the times, all the day with her. It's very good for us. It's difficult because the distance not easy, but the artificial intelligence artificial help a lot in this case, I think.
Yeah. Thank you, Lu. So, our time is up. I will share with you the survey. It's possible suggest some subjects. It's so nice. Let me see.